Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. It's Paula here again with Paula's Imperfect Plans. I am coming in here today with an update. Really, I just had a lot of books and planners and new things that I wanted to do when 2025 started. And so I thought I would come in here a month in and just do a really brief update on how some of those things are going. So this isn't going to be like super in-depth or anything like that, but I just wanted to share what I'm still using at this point and if there's anything I've totally gotten rid of. So let's just go ahead. So this is the Ashley Shelley 6x9, the bigger of the two calendar options. And this has been sitting on my table. Everything that we do, that we have going on goes in here. And this is for us to reference as needed. Anyone in our house can reference. So I was playing around with some highlighting. I haven't really been doing that, but just putting appointments that are pertinent to other people so my husband can view it at a glance. I've been keeping it up to date. He actually has been, so we share a Google Cal as well. And I'm definitely the one that keeps track of things, which is okay. I'm just always trying to figure out how to best share that information with him. He has a, definitely forgetful. So instead of, asking me all the time what the plan is, I'm like, I have it in this calendar and I put it on the Google Cal. He's actually been referencing the Google Calendar. I will keep updating that one so that we, it's just a nice at a glance, rather than digging out a planner. So that's that. This has been, it was my main planner coming in and that was the intention of it. And I'm still in it. Loving it. Definitely a difference in, and I can't even pinpoint the difference besides like the thinness of, maybe it's just the thinness of it from the 2024 cousin. I can definitely tell a paper difference just in how it feels in hand. But I'm still doing that. I'm tracking my no spends and just kind of a monthly overview of appointments and things. I use the weekly spread and the hourly layout. And then, my daily pages are messy to-do lists, that kind of stuff. So definitely still using that. No spend tracking, mood tracking, somewhat of a future log the last time, holidays, kids measurements, some other reference information, podcast schedule, my annual goals. I did well, or whatever well looks like, with the January monthly goals. I haven't set up my February ones. I just need to get in here and do it. The page is all ready to go, or at least it's divided up and whatnot, but I need to get in here and get it set up because I'm much more productive when I'm following that. I think I've added some more stickers. I have this, we haven't been farming yet. This is, so I actually printed off the mood wheel that comes with Moxie Life feelings wheel. And so I've been working on more specific feeling words. So here I do the color that corresponds kind of with the general feeling. And then here I write down this a specific feeling word, maybe to branch out and use a new feeling word. Appointment cards, random things that I need to remember and put in my calendar all kind of get shoved in here. So anyway, that goes everywhere with me. So still in that and enjoying it. I liked this cover because it's protective and just keeps it whatever, but I like being able to hook 2 pens on. I like the pockets, I like some of that extra holding stuff and holding space. So that's cool. And then I guess we move into journals. So I didn't do well on tracking so much what I was doing, but I did well of doing the things. So I'm still doing the favorites, kind of the favorite thing, favorite moment of each day of the month. Then I have my book log. Got to 32 books so far, and well, I guess 35 now by the time I'm filming this. That's still there. I did come back and do a little dashboard with pictures. I don't know what that says, but it doesn't probably need to be shared. So, pictures of my kids of kind of important things through the month. My whole month of, there were a couple days where I didn't write a lot, so I added a sticker, or I came back a couple days later and couldn't remember a whole lot about the day, so I added a sticker. But I do have something in the journal every day except for Friday the 31st of January, and then just clipped those together. And now in here for February, I switched the pen color. And back here, just still some ideas of travel ideas and positive affirmations, self-compassion, reminders. So I'm still in that every day and enjoying that. So my wellness planner tracking went okay. I didn't do great on the tracking on the monthly page. I'm still trying to figure out what works best for that. So I kind of did, self-care bingo. So like things I need to do or should be doing each week, along with tracking my food. I definitely fell off at the end of January as far as tracking intake. So I know I need to get back into that. This is the week that I'm in, so I'm not too far behind. So, but I have been consistently tracking my my weight and my sleep. My med list is in here. And then I just did like what anxiety feels like to me when I'm feeling bad. I can, different coping skills, reminders, things I can tell myself to kind of positive out the negative. I need less, more of, things I love about myself, and kind of drawing out my morning and evening routines that I wanted to get into. Here's a page that I didn't, there are a couple that I was gonna, future home project spread that I didn't do, ways to be a positive contribution to my work team. That was something I wanted to focus on professionally this year. My workout schedule, a schedule for reaching out to friends, non-scale victories, reasons to keep on pushing. Done a few of those, and then I just did some of the back pages with some, you know, dashboards that made me feel some type of way. But anyway, so that's going okay. I know that I could do better, but I'm still using it, especially to track the sleep, which actually might be my most frustrating area of my life currently. So it's something. Okay, so this is my YouTube social planner, which I plan my videos out on the monthly, and I make to-do lists on the weekly pages. It's working fine. I'm using it. I enjoy mapping it out on a whole month spread. Coming in, like this is March that I'm already getting into, starting to map out what my video schedule is going to look like, and not having, because I don't have room on the monthlies of any of my other planners. So that works fine. This 5-year, my Hobonichi 5-year, I did get a cover for it, is our just kind of general, like, what did we do today? And I have written in that every day. I think there was, at one point in time, I was 2 days behind. Like, I came in on a Tuesday and I had to do Sunday and Mondays, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but I have written in here every day. I am filming this on the 6th, so I still have to write in it tonight. Still doing that. So this was going to be my second 5-year journal, and it was going to be stuff about my kids. And I did not like coming in and having to draw and set up all my own pages. That was not working well for me. That was frustrating me. So I went, used my spending money and went and got a Midori 5-year diary. And this one is the one about my kids. So it is like a line about something that a kid did each day. So I have been doing that. I went in and backfilled. Once I got this, I went back and entered in the things that I had already in here. So I am consistently keeping up on both of the 5-year journals, and I have made this more of is this what one calls a junk journal? So this is not something I'm particularly good at, because I'm not super artistic. I did write like a highlight or a big thing of the day, and the monthly started off that way. And then I did come in and put January memories and did another different pictures, but the same kind of stuff in here. And I just started like drawing. Like, I am not an artist. Like, it's like stick people. Some people that we know passed away, and so the thank you that we got for their gift I put washi that in here. My kid played with a lighter, started a little fire on the rug. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not very artistic, but I just drew some stuff. I just made a dashboard about something that we did. My childhood priest passed away, and my son was asked by our current priest to serve Mass at his funeral. So that was a pretty cool thing that he got to do. And so I put those in there. Anyway, so now that we're past, I've just kind of started doing, again, okay, some receipts, my teller slip from payday. My mom brought my kids some bracelets and the business card of the person. It was a bubblegum contest day at my kid's school, and so somebody brought home their 10 pieces of bubblegum wrapper, and so I put that in here. This is from the 5-year Midori journal, so I put that in there. Noting, things that were big from that day. Paperbound Creations. This is the card that I got with this cover. Paperbound Creations. Love that. I have one coming. Oh, I didn't bring that down here. I don't show it anyway. So I put that card in there. Clover Kids thing. Some stickers because that was my daughter's birthday. Day on the Hill was postponed. Late start due to icy roads. So just stuff like that. Putting in little things. The ticket, we're going to a basketball game that day. So this has been just kind of, I don't put something in it every day because I don't have something to put in it. And also, like I said, that I am not I like to do things like that, but my artistic ability is limited at best. Okay, and so I wanted to show these. I think this is fun. My kids, I said I had gotten each of them one of these A6 Kinbor planners for them to do like a daily journal situation. So everybody has a different, each of them are doing a little bit different things. So they saw the stickers in my planner and they wanted stickers in theirs. I had already bought these off of Etsy, so I just reprinted them. A sticker with their names and a couple of their, whatever, he had some Avengers things. He's in 3rd grade. And so I put current stats, I put their height and weight on these for the month. And then on the monthly spread, I put the date and I had them write out their alphabet. I tried to get them songbook, show, and toy and answer some things. And some of them were more willing than others to put things in it. But then, so on the daily page, I just kind of let him do whatever. He is, first of all, he's a little bit more artistic. And he's actually like, oh, this is what we're doing. This is what we did these days, actually. Drawing pictures about things that actually happened during the day. This is about when he fell off. And it's just like, I don't push them. I'm not like making them do it. And so if they don't do it readily, I'm just like, I'm not going to fight about it. This is, okay, then that was my oldest. This is my middle daughter's. So her stickers were of the princess variety. Her current stats, she's in kindergarten, her ABCs. And so like with my 4-year-old, when I did hers, I very much gave her the paper and I said, okay, in this box, write an A, write a B, write a C, okay? I didn't do that with Eden. She was watching Maeve and watching what I told Maeve to do, and so she just did all this herself. So that's entirely on her own. And I think I put the date on there. Yeah. So we have to come in and do February's yet. And then her monthly pages, she's less of an art. Like she'll be like, I don't know how to do that. So she did a lot more writing letters and some coloring. I gave her my bag of like gel pens and it had a Sharpie in it. I was like, oh, of all the things. I mean, I think I knew that was in there, but I think that's supposed to be an ice cream cone. That is very clearly a person who is pregnant. Maybe it wasn't clear to you, but it was clear to me. On YouTube, she watches all these videos about pregnant people. Kids pretending to be pregnant for the sake of a storyline. It's so weird. So and because she doesn't write specific stuff each day, she fell off about the same day. I think this was the last picture. No, I think she had both of these done when I gave it to her the other day. And she just drew a little bit on each day. It's not specific to the day necessarily. So that was, a few days, and then I gave it to her today, and she drew a nice little orange person. And then, okay, so the youngest also has princess stickers, a name sticker. When we got into it in January, she was really upset that I wouldn't let her do more than just these letters. So she came in here and started doodling. I told her she could draw on this page, and she drew the little people with just the head, the arms, and the legs. That's my favorite. Okay, one of my favorite stages. She came into February and started coloring a little bit in the squares. Okay, and then she's like, oh, I can do this page. So she was putting a line in each one of these squares. This one, I don't know. So she's notorious for not starting far enough to the left. So Maeve, like she has her whole name. I don't know why it's not in the same line. I wish I knew what this was, but she will write, like when she's saying a sentence. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example. Like he lost his mitten, because they did this at school, when, you know, she drew a picture and then she wrote like HLHM. He lost his, so she can pick out the first letter of words, and so I have a feeling that's a sentence with just her just doing the first letters. Comes in and scribbles a lot, more so than drawing a lot, but we get some drawings in here. Very colorful day. I think she like scribbled all of it, and then she saw that her sister was drawing actual people, and so she came back in and drew some people. And then I said we got off of it a little bit. I gave it back today, and this was her doodle for today. And then she goes, oops, I accidentally wrote on the 7th. It's really light. It's yellow. I'm like, that's all right. Anyway, so that is all of them. I just thought that would be fun to share and do like a little kid journal flip through, because I enjoy flipping through them. They're adorable. I probably think that because they're my kids, but I enjoy all kids, you know. They're different artwork based on their different developmental levels. But anyway, so that is my planning and journal update at this point, a month into the year. There's nothing that I've entirely quit using. I did add a different planner in for work, but there's way too much in there to share. I actually will probably edit this and come in and show at the end. I don't have it down with me. I think I did mock up some pages that, you know, like December, because it's a Sterling ink planner, so it started in December, so I kind of mocked it up a little bit to show how I was using the different pages. So I said that I would come in here and show this, so I just wanted to jump in. I have been using like an 8.5 by 11 appointment book generic planner for work for a long time, and that's what I've had the best success with. So I'm so torn because I do love it. It's just big, and I'm tired of having so many big things. So I received a promotion at work that comes with some additional responsibilities. So I had been watching I'm always looking at Sterling ink, but I was very interested in the N1, excuse me, the standard TN size planner. And so I grabbed that for work, and I can kind of show you what I have set up in here. I did the vertical and I did the compact because I certainly don't need a page per day. So I have paydays versus paid holidays. These are blank. And then I have where I can track my hours worked, my sick leave, my holiday pay, and my annual leave. And then so I'm going to come into the quarterly page. I've been doing dates that are important in here for just work-related things. I will be covering, I moved up to at least like a partial supervisory type role, and so I'm going to track other people's time off on here, as well as like I have someone that I work with who has a hearing for disability that they schedule months in advance, and so I put that on the calendar. In these spaces, I track each month who needs some different assessments done. In these quarterly parts, I do the file, so I'm now responsible for file reviews and some like overseeing of other specialists' work, and so I track in here tasks, files, and things that I have to review for that. And so obviously the first quarter page has stuff on it, so I'm not showing you that. This here, so I'm just kind of mocked up what the monthly page looks like. On the sidebar, I have monthly to-dos here in the weekend section. I have to make a certain amount of significant contacts with family, so I put their initials down the side and I just tally them as I do them to make sure that I'm getting my contacts in on the actual days. So I will say that I have a home visit with A, a home visit with C, a home visit with E. I will highlight it in yellow if it's done and blue if it gets rescheduled, canceled, no-showed, whatever. And then you'll see the attempt number next to it in orange because I have to have a certain number of attempts. So if someone reschedules, I have to try to get them in a certain number of times. So then I put, off all day training. So as I'm looking at this, I kind of know, gosh, I had to reschedule C once, or I had to reschedule C once. I need to make sure to get them on the calendar at a different point. So that's how I track in my monthlies. And then in my weeklies, I do basically, so I just flipped into March because I have my February written in, but I just use my hourly like I would. I blocked off this because I'm not doing, this is working. I don't work on the weekends, so I put my weekly to-dos here. I think at 10 o'clock at night I blocked the spot off for contact, so I will just write someone's initials every time I talk to them. On the specific day, so I have kind of a running total when I go in to do my documentation to make sure I am getting those contacts documented instead of forgetting to put them where they need to go. And then I write home visits, meetings, all that stuff in the hourlies, just like I would with any other schedule type thing. And then in the back, I have an ongoing tasks and to-dos page. I have a meeting notes page. I was going to use this for the daily to-dos, but since I use the weekend spots for that, I haven't needed this so much. These are more like bigger projects that I need to work on since my promotion stuff that I want to work on. And then meeting notes, and then I did there's some notes in here that I won't show, but I did some work on, we have to meet with our legislators for Day on the Hill, which ended up getting postponed, but I did some writing down of the legislators, of where they were from, their kind of their roles, if they're the chair of a committee or whatever. And then I wrote down some things on like talking points for things I want to talk about our program. And then, so like I did, I was doing a training on emotional intelligence the other day, and I wrote the answers in here for their, like the emotional intelligence, like quiz thing that they had to do. So, just because I thought that was something actually interesting to come back and reference. So that's what I'm currently doing for work, which has kind of been the major change since when I first did my setup. Okay, other than that, it's all gone well. So thank you guys for watching and being here. Until next time, bye.